jump straight into it. Episode 4.
Wait, we're starting right now?
Yeah. Today, episode 4, Are You Still Down podcast. I got my cousin with me, Weezy. And we have a super special guest today, guys. We have Rosaleen Stephan. She has her own YouTube channel. Check it out. Yeah. And you know what? We owe her a lot for coming on today. And tell us a little bit about your channel and what you do on YouTube.
Okay. So I do a little bit of everything. I started off with just doing like makeup tutorials, and then I do vlogs, just like what I do in a day, and then now I do like a lot of mom vlogs.
Nice.
Just because like, you know, a lot of moms are like into that kind of stuff.
Yes.
I just do everything, like with beauty and just like literally anything.
Okay,
Just,
you know,
great.
I've done a couple like fun videos with Jason, my husband.
we've
seen
actually seen a few of
the
those.
whipped cream one.
Awesome.
That was a funny one.
Rumor has it that he made you eat a raw onion because you didn't know how to get a question right. That was a good one.
Yeah, there's a lot of funny stuff on
You
that
actually have a lot of fun when you guys make videos together.
Yeah.
We do. It's really fun, actually.
That's
I wish
awesome.
you would do more. Yeah, I'm an esthetician. I do hydrofacials, microneedling. I've been specialized. I'm specialized in hydrofacials. So I'm not just like, I don't just do them. I've taken so many classes to like learn like every little bit of it, which is interesting. Like, cause I know a lot of people do them, but I know like the background of it and everything like that. So that's why a lot of my clients like come to me too. It's because I've been doing them for a while. I was actually doing them before I was an esthetician, so that's like my favorite thing to do.
So you're used to doing that kind of
Now,
work.
a
Yeah.
hydrofacial, that you use that expensive ass machine, right?
Yeah.
With that ball and and then
Yeah.
they put the hot towel. I've got a couple of facials.
Those are
No,
great.
they're
No, I
worth
like
it.
that.
I mean,
those
listen,
are really important.
guys,
That's the
love
thing.
that.
Men, don't sleep on them.
No, don't.
We need
Stop
them.
slacking on those.
I wish I could speak. I wish I was more educated on how they're healthy for us, but I definitely know they don't hurt our skin, right?
No, not at all.
Yes, they don't.
Okay.
So actually, men love these facials because men don't take care of their skin day and night the way women do.
No.
So these facials are like
Lotioning and as in like
putting
I get
on
what you're
like
saying.
SPF, washing your face, all that
For
stuff.
sure.
Moisturizing and all that too.
You're supposed to do like 6 things every morning and night to take care of your skin, and men don't do that. They don't have time.
No, I mean the thing is like, I know I'm guilty of that.
Yeah, every man.
Yeah.
But
So
that's why hydrofacials are great for men because it's like a one-time thing. You come and your skin is good for a whole month.
yeah,
For
And
sure.
that's why men get them every month.
Yeah.
Right.
I think me and Wissam are due for one.
I need one for sure.
I got you guys.
Thank
Come
you.
anytime.
And you also do like spray tanning.
Yeah, I've been
and all
doing
that
spray
too?
tans for like 8 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. You know, summer's just right around the corner too.
Yeah, that's when
I
it gets
get
busy.
I get pale. I know I do.
So one thing I remember us having a conversation at your house. We were speaking about views. We were talking about our YouTube channel. We were speaking about your YouTube channel, which is Rosaleen Stephan, by the way. Go subscribe to it. And the conversation we were having, it was about views and which videos get certain views.
Yes.
I thought it was crazy. Like
Yeah.
I was telling you, me and Wissam could put a lot of work into one video and we can get no views. But we'll put something out that we wouldn't expect.
It gets, like,
and
hundreds.
it goes crazy.
It's the crazy
That's
thing
the
about it.
truest thing. That's like literally the truest
So is
thing
that
ever.
something we
Right.
can speak about a little bit?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
what's your experience with that?
So that's my most viewed video, which is the one I did like a year ago when I was pregnant. I was not even expecting to do it. I didn't even care to do it. I was just like, so it was a clothing haul I did.
Yeah.
And it was I did it when I was pregnant, and I was just like, you know what, but I bought a bunch of clothes, let me just try them on and just like show women like where you can get clothes from when you're pregnant and make it look cute. And I got like almost 30,000 views on it.
What was the label? What was the title of that video?
Shein clothing haul.
Yes,
When
you
like
got-
pregnant Shein clothing haul or something.
I believe you got 27K views,
Yeah,
something like
I
that.
literally haven't checked in so long, but I think it's still there.
That's
Right.
awesome.
And I
That's
didn't
great.
even like plan that. It was like a 5-minute thing. I was like, let me just put the camera on and do it.
It just happened out of nowhere.
Yes, but videos that I plan on doing, like I'll go spend money and buy certain like makeup products to like actually review, and this I'll get barely any views.
Yeah.
Right.
I get what you're saying. And you know, for us too, we feel the same way. See, people don't know how much work goes into making YouTube videos.
Yes.
And for us, I'm not gonna lie,
We
have
just
more.
started.
We
That
have
was the
more
thing.
time on our hands. You have an adorable baby, by the way. I was supposed to
Thank you.
start this podcast that way by saying you have the most adorable
Yeah,
baby
you
in
do.
the world.
Thank
He's
you.
so happy.
Yeah.
He's such a happy little cute boy, and I think he's gonna go. He's gonna be TikTok famous. I mean,
Oh, he's gonna go places for sure.
you know, he holds some of the most favorite TikToks that I've seen to date. I really like him. So
Thank you.
he's the best. How do you balance that out? Being a mom, coming out with so much content, because at one point you were putting videos out at least every 2 weeks, at least every
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
And now that your son is, how old is he now?
He's 8 months.
He's at that curious age, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, he's
But
like seeing a lot of things.
Your question, like, how do I make time? When you really love something and it's something that like literally helps you, basically with like your anxiety, for example, like that helps me with my anxiety. Like I love creating content, even if it doesn't get me that many views. It keeps my mind off things, so I'll make time for it.
That's great.
I'll have like my niece come watch him so I can make a video, or I'll include him in my videos to make it more fun. But I mean, if you really are enjoying something, like you'll make time for it no matter what it is.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
Yeah.
she said something there that I don't want to let slip away. You said you do it because of it helps you with your anxiety.
Yeah.
And can you elaborate on that? How? Because people watching, I guarantee you, will be like, how does making videos help her with her anxiety? You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
there's a lot of haters out there. Not everybody is like
People
we
cope,
Salmonize,
you know,
so,
people cope with different ways though.
No,
with
that's
Yeah.
true.
anxiety.
So can you explain a little bit about that? How does it help you with your anxiety? What does it do
So,
for you?
Let me start off by saying 4 years ago is when I first started this video. I mean, first started my YouTube channel. And I was like really just anxious, and I was going through like major depression. It was like really bad. I was like going to therapy for it.
Wow.
And the one thing I would always think about is like, I love watching YouTube videos.
Yes.
That was like the one thing I loved, watching makeup. Like it was so interesting to me. I know you guys are
No,
men, so you don't get it,
but
but
it
it's
was
like,
your escape.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
like therapy for me. So I'm like, why don't I just try this and see how it will make me feel? And that's the first video I ever did. I literally fell in love with it. Like, I mean, I loved doing it. I felt like that was so me.
Yeah.
So it helps me. It keeps my mind off of like everything.
That's very
And you're like
important.
talking to the camera, and there's like people, like you have audience that are actually like listening to you guys, and that will love what you guys are putting out there.
Right.
You know, so it's like you're doing it for people that are like interested in what you're doing. Like
Yeah.
that video that went viral, there was so many moms and pregnant women that were like, oh my god, like thank you for showing us this clothing site. We didn't even know like they had these and this and that. So
Yeah, for sure.
I love, so like helping people too is like part of that. It's helps me with my anxiety. Like I love putting stuff out there that like I can connect with people, help people.
That's awesome.
I'm
Yeah.
glad
really great.
that you're actually speaking out about that, because you know, one thing I want to say is we were asked by so many people to have a woman come on, like a
Yeah,
guest.
we got hit with that
Yeah,
quite a
we
few
got
times.
a lot of
we
those
did.
questions.
We
When
did,
are you
yeah.
gonna have a girl on who's a guest? When are you gonna, So we're happy that you're speaking out to this, because I feel like you are speaking for a lot of women out there that also this copes with their anxiety by
Yeah.
doing YouTube, because there's thousands of podcasts, there's thousands of YouTube channels out there, and a lot of people do it for the different reasons. And to hear your reason is actually very refreshing.
Yeah.
I think that does make sense. It takes your mind off of
Yeah.
stuff that you don't want to be thinking about.
Exactly.
And it keeps you
Just
involved in your life. You can always go back and watch your video when your son was 8 months.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah.
diary.
It's
like
like
you
a
can always
diary.
go back and see, like even for you guys can go back and
For
see
sure.
like your first podcast and
You know
like,
what?
It's a good
what's going
timeline.
on,
Let's
you know?
toast to that.
Cheers.
Because that was a good
Cheers.
one. It's time for me to jump into another sponsor. This is brought to you by Top Shelf Party Store on Inkster and Eureka. For all your needs, they have the best liquor. They are only a couple miles away from the Metro Detroit Airport. Hit them up. Top Shelf. So, Rose, we have a little game here that we want to play with you. Okay? We're going to say a sentence, and you have to finish it with using only one word or
Okay.
2 words. For example, every time I see a dog, I...
Run.
Okay,
Right.
go ahead. Take
All right,
over.
let's do it. Every day when I wake up, I
Eat.
Okay. My favorite color to paint my nails is
Black.
All right. Why are men so?
Annoying.
If I wasn't in Michigan, I would be in.
Mexico.
Oh, good one. Last one. One word to describe your husband.
Amazing.
Rosie, what's one of your favorite videos on your channel?
Honestly, when the one of me and Jason, because I had so much fun. That's like the video when, like, if you watch it, that was like me. That was me being like myself.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the most fun I had.
That was like during like a weird time when like quarantine was going on too,
Yes.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know which one I liked when you smashed his face into the whipped cream? I died when I seen that one.
I love doing that. That was so fun.
Yeah.
I've actually spoke to a few people in the family because not too many people know this, but I'm actually first cousins with your husband, and that's a big part of why we were able to make this happen. So thank you, Jay, back there. Give him a round of applause.
My man Jay.
So Rosie said that one of her favorite videos on her channel is the one with her and her husband Jason.
Yeah.
We both watched that one yesterday.
Yeah, that was a funny one. I like that.
We had to brush up. We had to do some, get our research in for our guest,
Right.
and that was my favorite one too, Rosie. It
Yeah.
was.
Really?
It was.
Oh
It
my
was
God,
so
I'm sorry if
funny.
you guys liked it.
Yeah.
I laughed at that.
I mean,
that was
he made you
good.
eat a raw onion, and I like your tactic. You told him, well, I like raw onions, right? So I caught that, and one of my favorite parts about that video was towards the end when Jason was trying to make you remember one of his friends' names. And you kept getting him wrong, and he's like, "Okay, are you finished now?" He was so happy
He just wanted
getting
to, like,
that.
do something to
He
me.
was getting that pie ready for you, and yeah, no, that was awesome.
That was a fun video.
Actually, since your husband is here, is he camera shy? Can we actually bring him in for a little bit?
Please bring him on.
Come
let,
on.
let him be
Come on,
camera
Jay.
shy.
Come on. You're on Are You Still Down podcast.
Do it.
And
Come on.
the goal is to have millions of people watching this one day. So if I can make you famous, we've done our job. This is my cousin Jason, ladies and gentlemen.
How are you
This
guys?
is Rosie. She is his wife. Together, they have the most beautiful son, and I'm not only just saying that. He is awesome. I wanted to big you up. I wanted the people at home to know that you are an awesome father and that you're becoming a great role model for our community on what a good dad and a great husband should be. I watch the TikTok videos of you and your son all the time. He is awesome. You're an awesome dad with him.
Thank you.
You keep him laughing. How do you make it so easy? Because you really do make it look very easy.
Honestly, it comes natural, You just have fun with it. Everything, you can't plan it. So
For sure.
everything just comes natural. So you becoming a dad, you doing what you have to do comes natural. And it's a beautiful thing, and he changed my life. It changes Rosie's life, my family's life.
We have a lot of friends that are about to become dads for the first time, and as soon as I asked you this question, how do you make it look so easy? They pulled the phone closer to their ear. They want to know, how do you make it look so easy? So thank you for saying what you said, and
all those dads, those young dads, or future dads to be. It's fun. It's amazing. It's beautiful.
Thank you for watching. This is episode 4 of Are You Still Down podcast, and it's time for me to jump into one of our sponsors. This one is brought to you by Exotic Car Company, located on 14500 West 7 Mile Road for all your mechanic needs. Again, Exotic Car Company.
So, Rose, how long have you been married for?
Almost 3 years.
Nice. And how many kids do you have?
One son, 8 months.
Cool. How do you enjoy being a mom? Like what are some things you got to face, like as a mother?
So I absolutely love being a mom.
Yeah.
It's the best thing in the world. Of course, it's sometimes, like, I wouldn't say hard, but it's like something I actually was telling Jason about a couple days ago was, like, I had so much free time before, and I loved doing stuff, like keeping busy, creating content, like doing all these things.
Yeah.
And then now it's like, I have to find time to do it and stuff. So that's like the only thing that I'm struggling with.
Right. Yeah, it's
I don't
hard.
mind all the, like, waking up in the middle of the night. I don't mind all that, like,
all worth
typical. Yeah.
That's a nice color.
Yeah, no.
I actually love your hat. Who did that for you?
Oh, this one?
Yes.
Actually, let's shout out our
like
girl
it.
at the design bar. She
Melanie.
She's always hooking us up with all the custom gear that we need.
Always
again,
taking care of all of
at,
us. And look at this.
That's
Are you still down
awesome.
podcast shirt? So, Rose, what do you think the difference is between man and woman for falling in love?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a lot of different answers for that.
Okay.
But I feel like it all falls back on love languages.
Okay.
So there's 5 different love languages.
Right.
Which I think are so important to know. I feel like every man and woman needs to know these things before even getting into a relationship.
Absolutely.
And I'm actually gonna read them to you guys because they're interesting, and I think it's so important to know love languages.
I think so too.
Because-
Wait, what are the 5 love languages? The first I'm hearing.
So it's basically like steps to understanding love, like another person and how they want to be loved.
There's different ways of showing it and receiving it.
Like
also.
for a man and a woman. So for example, there's
You
5
learn
of them.
something new every day.
So
There's 5. Let's start off. Wait, can we comment on how we're drinking wine, grapes, and cheese? I feel so
I like
elegant
it
right now.
I feel
This
like we're
episode-
in
That's
France.
perfect
This episode has a little spontaneity to it. A little.
I feel
wow.
fancy.
Yeah, I like that one. I'm sorry, Rose.
you're
Continue.
fine. Okay, so I'm gonna read to you guys the
Right.
love languages. So the first one is words of affirmation,
Mhm.
and the second one is physical touch. Third one is receiving gifts, which I think is mine. Fourth is quality time, and then the fifth is acts of service.
Okay.
So for example, it's like you like after I read these to you, you can like kind of think like what makes me feel loved for
Right.
like a man and a woman. I know me and Jason have different like things. Like we don't
You gotta speak 2 different languages, pretty much.
yeah, but then with your partner, for example, you have to kind of like know these things about them.
Right.
So I feel like it's kind of interesting, like when you get into a relationship, those are like important things to talk about too. Like I feel loved when I feel the most loved when like you do things for me when I don't ask, as in like helping me do something
Right.
that I really needed help with, and you like solve that problem for me. Or like getting gifts when I don't even ask for them, like something that's like exciting,
Right.
So I don't know. I feel like that's my answer to your question because it's all different. I mean,
Yeah.
a man could feel loved in so many different ways, and same with
For
a
sure.
woman. Yeah.
And I think you're right. It does go back to the love languages because we all show love a little differently, don't you think?
Exactly.
We
I
all
agree.
show it and receive it.
Yeah,
So
no, I mean, like when you ask someone like me the difference for like falling in love for a woman and a man, the difference, a man right away thinks survival. How am I gonna provide for my family?
Provide,
a woman
yeah.
thinks, how am I going to raise my family?
Right.
So we have our minds go different ways, but they all have the same good intentions, and that's how I think it all comes together and works.
Yeah.
right.
I
Because-
actually just learned about what Rosie was just telling
Yeah.
us, the 5. I don't know if all you guys knew about that already.
I
but
actually had to teach Jason about that. I feel like it's really important. And
We
you
all
guys
should be
know
taught that a little bit too.
Yeah, I feel like that's such a I feel like it's a big deal.
Right.
Because and you have to like talk to your partner about that stuff too, to like let them know like this is what makes me feel loved.
Yeah.
And if you
Now,
can't do that, get out of
are
here.
you up on like astrology? Like whenever I meet somebody and they're an Aquarius, because I'm an Aquarius,
Yeah.
they usually tend to have the same type of, we're all usually the
think
same.
it's
I
so
really
real.
believe in that. I
Yeah.
do too. Oh my
Yes.
God. Like you meet somebody, it could be anybody. You go Google their sign and you're like, wow, that's how that person
Who do you
was just.
think?
Right.
What sign do you feel like you connect more with? Like out of all the signs.
That's a good question.
I'm not sure.
I'm not too educated enough on it to answer that question.
They're interesting. You need to look at
And I
them.
was
Right.
always taught that if you don't know, don't speak on it. So I don't know. So when I do know, I'll get back to you on that
Hey,
one.
Virgos are the best. I'm
Virgos?
just letting you know.
Okay.
Everyone loves a Virgo.
I know for me, I'm a Taurus, so we're like, loyal, but we're hard-headed and stubborn.
Yeah.
Rosie, we really appreciate you coming on the show on such short notice.
Yeah.
And
Of
we had
course.
such good conversations. We had such a good time.
Vibes
And
were great today.
This
For
was
sure.
episode 4 of Are You Still Down podcast. And
Mhm.
tell everybody where they can follow you at, Rose.
Well, first of all, thank you guys for having me.
Of course,
And I'm
our
really
pleasure.
proud of you guys for doing this.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
actually
you.
really
Thank you so
excited
much.
to watch this and all your other videos.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. Appreciate it.
But you guys can find me on, my YouTube channel name is Rosaleen Stephan. And then my Instagram is Glow by Rosaleen.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Make sure you follow.
Thank you
Like
guys.
and subscribe. You look at the camera when you have a message. When you say, guys, don't do this or don't. You let them know you're there.
Absolutely.
But you don't constantly eye fuck them.
I feel like I want to be like looking
me?
at both of you guys when I talk.
Thank you very much for watching. This is season 4. Oh my god, I said season 4. Yes, sir.
Help yourself.
All right.
Can you not touch our food?